July 13th, 1870, the Vatican. 18 bishops agreed with this statement. Well, venerable brethren, history raises its voice to assure us that popes have erred. You may protest against it or deny it as you please. I'll prove it. Pope Victor, in 192, first approved of Montanism, and then condemned it. Marcellinus was an idolater, and he entered into the temple He entered the temple of Vesta and offered incense to the goddess. You'll say it was an act of weakness, but I answer, a vicar of Christ dies rather than become an apostate. Liberius consented to the condemnation of Athanasius, the great Athanasius, and made a profession of Arianism that he might be recalled. That he might be recalled from his exile. Sorry, this is slow. And reinstated in the Holy See. Honorius adhered to monothelitism. Father Geraghty has proved that to demonstration. Gregory the First calls anyone Antichrist who takes the name Universal Bishop, and Boniface III made the patricide emperor of Phocis confer the title upon him. Paschal II and Eugenius III authorized dueling. Julius II and Pius IV forbid it. Eugenius IV approved it, and the council approved the Council of Basel and the reinstitution of the chalice of the Church of Bohemia. Pius II revoked the concession. Hederiah II declared civil marriages to be valid. Pius VII, let me guess, he revoked them. Revoked the concession. Pius VII condemned them, sorry. Sixtus V published an edition of the Bible and by a bull recommended it to be read. Pius VII condemned the reading of it. Clement XIV abolished the order of the Jesuits. Clement XIV abolished the order of the Jesuits. permitted by Paul III, and can't read that word, reinstated it. Pope Vigilius purchased the papacy from Belisarius, lieutenant to the Emperor Justinian. Eugenius III imitated Vigilius. Bernard the Bright the bright star of the Reformation, says, "Can you show me in this great city of Rome anyone who would receive you as a pope that that they had not received they have not received gold or silver for it? You know the history of Formosus too well for me to add to it, but you will tell me these are fables, not history." Fables? Go, Monsignor, to the Vatican Library. Read Platina, the historian of the papacy, and the annals of Baron uh, Baronius. These are facts. Which for the honor of the Holy See we would wish to ignore. Cardinal Baronius, speaking of the papal court, said, "What did the Roman Church appear in those days? How infamous! Only all-powerful courtesans governing in Rome. It was they who gave, exchanged, and took bishoprics, and horrible to relate, got their lovers and false popes, but on the thrones of St. Peter, Vatican1. So Vatican II is bad. That stuff was going on in Vatican I. Yet we're chastised for having a patriarch here or a bishop there that, might say something out of line. Yet, by the own records and annals and documents and records of what went on in the Vatican amongst the bishops and the popes, with bribes, prostitutes, um, contradictions, allowing things, then condemning those actions to hell, then allowing them again, all in the name of God. And I don't say this to bash regular Catholics or even traditionalist Catholics. It's those who get up on their high horse and then say the Eastern Orthodox Church is in league with the devil.